When the pastor first said Sarah was being followed by a python spirit, Richard shocked, then laughed. "That's not possible," he said sharply. "Sarah is from a strong Christian home. There is no way something like that can follow her." As soon as the pastor and his prayer warriors stepped out, Richard hugged Sarah and whispered, "Don't let them scare you. They don't know you. We will get another pastor. This will pass." Sarah nodded, but her hands were shaking. That very night, things took a darker turn. Around 2 a.m., Richard woke up gasping. It felt like two giant hands were pressing on his chest, squeezing the life out of him. He tried to shout Sarah's name, but his lips were sealed shut. In the corner of his eyes, he saw something slithering under the bed. When he finally broke free, he jumped up, panting and sweating. Sarah was still asleep. He shook her awake. "Sarah, did you hear anything?" She rubbed her eyes. "What is it?" But before he could explain, they both heard it, a low hiss, long and drawn out, coming from the wardrobe. They froze. Richard grabbed a torchlight, flung the wardrobe door open. Nothing was there, just their clothes, but the hiss still echoed faintly in the room. The next morning, their new house help, Chinyere, came into the sitting room shaking. "Oga, Madam, I no fit stay here again," she said. Richard frowned. "Why? What happened?" "I dey wash plate for kitchen yesterday night. When I see shadow for backyard, e bend like snake. The thing enter wall. Later I hear heavy sound like something crawling inside ceiling. Abeg, I no go fit work again." Richard tried to calm her down, but by evening she had packed her things and left. From then on, the house became unbearable. In the living room, shadows moved across the walls like people walking past. Sometimes Sarah would sit on the couch and suddenly feel cold scales brush against her legs. When she looked down, nothing. One evening, as they ate dinner, Sarah suddenly screamed, "Richard, look!" He followed her gaze. On the wall, just above the dining table, a giant dark shadow in the shape of a coiled snake stretched from one end to the other. They both watched, frozen, as it slithered slowly across the wall and vanished. Richard dropped his spoon, trembling.